Well, I changed my mind. I'm gonna head back over to Westmoreland and do the first part of the MCT that I did on day 1. It's got all the stream crossings and dirt roads and stuff like that. I'm not gonna drive all the way down to Hickman County today because it's just far, and I do want to get back in time to have lunch with Ashley and her mom and dad. So heading back to Westmoreland, so I'll cut it back on when I get up there. All right, I made it to Westmoreland. It's about 6:30. I'm gonna do the first part of the MCT that I did the first day. On a lot of these paved roads, I'm really not gonna do a bunch of filming. I'm gonna do that mostly when we get onto the gravel roads and the stream crossings. So, and I want to make sure that I don't make a bunch of wrong turns on the map like I did the first time out here. So, I'm gonna try to get a bunch more stuff outside of the Jeep today that I wasn't able to do the first time rolling through because I didn't know what kind of time constraints I was under, but I do understand this just a little bit better than I did the first time I came through. So now I know what I'm going to want to get outside. Now I'm going to know about how long it's going to take me to get through all of it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'm out of here for now. All right, so I'm in Westmoreland. I just turned onto Sister Hollow Road, and the first thing that I come across is this pretty awesome creek down here. And you know, all along the MCT there's these creeks just running all through it. You're very rarely not right next to a creek. So this is just coming up under that road that I just turned left off of. You can see the creek goes way back there and just rolls on, and it just goes, you know, there's all kinds of creeks and stuff all the way through this, but it's just gorgeous. And the air is just so clean down through here. It's just amazing. I could just sit over here and listen to this all day. All right, cool. All right, I'm coming up on the first water crossing. And it's not really that bad, but the gravel on the water, the last time I came down here, the gravel at the bottom of the bed was pretty loose. So, oh no, this one wasn't. It doesn't look that bad, no. I just need to get going through. That doesn't look as deep as I thought it was. Okay, so anyway, gonna get going across this one real quick. That was pretty awesome. All right, and this is the crossing that I just went through. You can see it goes back that way. That's the direction I just came from. I don't know what road this is. I think it's Sister Hollow Road. But that's the direction I just came from. You know, real easy to get through here. Like I said, that gravel is really, really loose on the bottom. So I could see a smaller, lower car getting stuck. You know, and obviously the creek goes down that way. Really, really cool. Just beautiful area out here. It does look to be man-made, but it's really, really pretty. Again, that's where I came from. Water out here is just as clear as it could be. Just gorgeous, gorgeous area. All right, I'm a little down the trail on Barefoot Road. I'm coming up on another water crossing. I think we're supposed to hit that pretty soon. There's some dude cutting his grass way too early, and shit's wet, man. You can't cut wet grass, dog. All right. Anyway, I understand wanting to get it out of the way, though. All right. Here's the next little stream crossing. This one isn't really much of anything, but I like to get them all. So. make me want to dribble. This is where I just came across the creek. Over there, there's the Jeep. Stream goes back that way. There's a little part that comes up this way, and then just kind of stops right up there. But that's cool. Stream here. It's really beautiful back through here. And that water is just as clear as it could be. It's a gorgeous area back here. Really, really pretty area. All right, so I'm on Highland Church Road. Obviously, Highland Church is right here. And I like to get some of these older churches. Obviously, the building is pretty new, but it says established 1896. So at least the body of the church has been around for a good long while. I think this back here is the original church. That building back there, I think that's probably the original church. That building back there that's kind of leaning right there. If I had to guess, I'd say that's probably the original church. That was probably built in 1896, and it's still standing. But then you've got the cemetery over here, several American flags poking up out of the ground. And so this is just a real nice, and this is just back in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know what, I think we're still in Macon County. I don't know. I'm somewhere, but real neat little spot. There's a little common area back there. And then I'm going to be heading on down the road that way. So there's my Jeep. Real neat little area. Like I said, there's nothing back here. Absolutely nothing. So I wonder what kind of congregation numbers they've got here. But anyway, really cool little area. All right, this is that little leaning building that I showed a few minutes ago. And it's really cool. It looks like it used to be a schoolroom of some kind, because there's still, desks and chairs in here. I wonder what kind of book that is. There's a book right there. And let's see. Keys to Good English. 7th grade. And it doesn't say what year. Copyright 1948 by the Economy Company. That's pretty fucking bad. Chalkboard over there. Extremely cool. The chalkboard just goes across the building. Tons of desks. There's an old shovel in the back corner back there. This is really cool. I can't believe some of this stuff is still back here. I can't believe nobody's taken it. There's some stuff in an old desk. Chalk. What's that? Index cards. There's a stapler. Very cool. This is another little crossing that I've come across. You can see some little falls back there. And this one's not really much of anything, but the creek comes across the street right here. It's actually a really solid, concrete, bridge across here. And the water goes down and takes a sharp drop right there, and then it keeps on going down that way. Really beautiful area. It really smells good back here. It's really clean. Nice clean scent. So extremely pretty back here. Love to get down there. I think that would be pretty awesome to just go down there and hang out for a little bit. And the water really moves really slow up to this point, but then it kind of takes off right over through here. So really pretty. This is another little cool area down here. Just nice little stream running through there. I don't know what road I'm on, but it kind of goes up that way. The road goes up there, and then there's an old house over here, old garage back there. There's like a ton of tires stacked up back there. Clearly nobody still lives here anymore. You know, I'm just always fascinated by old houses, barns, stuff like that, churches. So really cool little old area back here. You know, they lived right across the street from the creek right there. So nice little cool area back here. All right, I don't know what road I'm on now, but I just came off of that road. It goes that way. I'm heading that way. Here's some Jeep. But here's another little church. It's Spring Creek Missionary Baptist. It doesn't have a year that it was made. It doesn't look too old. That looks like aluminum siding. Of course, it could have been redone. It looks like it's got a pretty old concrete foundation on it. And it's got a little recreation area down there. I don't know how many people they're gonna have in here this morning. Probably not too many. But neat old little church. So, and just past Spring Creek Missionary Church, and we're coming up on a stream crossing. So very cool. This is a stream crossing I just came through. I just came from that side, brought it over here. Beautiful little stream that runs through here and just keeps heading on down the trail. It's pretty deep. It looks like it's 2 or 3 feet deep through here. It wasn't that deep coming across the creek, but it's a little deeper over on this side. Beautiful area back here. Just past that other stream crossing back there, and I've come across another one. I forgot all about this one. It looks like it's kind of up. This one looks pretty deep. Coming up through here. I don't think it's going to be too deep to pass, but it's definitely up higher than it was the first time I came out here, and it runs up a little farther this way than it did the first time I came up here. It doesn't really look that deep though. I have to run out of room to walk here. No, it's not going to be that bad. All right, so I'm about to head on over to the other side. It's really pretty back through here. It's pretty deep right there. that. All right, I don't know what road I'm on, but I got another stream crossing coming up here. Really pretty area right here. Oh. Creek goes down that way. I'll be going over that way. Comes back here. Doesn't look all that deep. So let's do it. That was pretty deep. All right, well, I've made it to the first intersection of Galen Rd, and I think I've done enough for today. I think I got all the cool stream crossings and stuff that I was gonna get to. I could head on over to the Deep Creek crossing. I don't think I'm gonna do that today just because it's probably way up, and I really just feel like heading on back to the house right now. So that's all for now. Sunday, May 15th. I think I got all the good stuff on this half of the trail anyway, so until next time, later. Well, this is a neat little old building. I never really noticed it before. This is the Galen School Museum of Macon County, and it's a really old building here. You can tell it's really old. It doesn't say when it was built, but there's a little plaque over here on the front steps. So let's see what this is. Galen School, circa 1929, National Register of Historic Places, 1929. Okay, well, that's pretty awesome. All right, Galen School. This is a stream crossing I just came across. I'm glad I came back here because this is one of my favorite ones. The last time I came through, I came from the other side down there, and then came across the stream over here, and then up to here. So, and then, you know, it keeps going back that way. Beautiful area back here. And it's kind of deep. I'd say it's maybe about 2 feet deep right across there. So again, the gravel's really loose on the bottom, but this is one of the prettiest parts of the trail in my opinion. So I'm really glad that I came over this way. I was getting ready to head home, and then I saw that I was close to another water crossing and I didn't know which one it was. So I'm glad I came over here because this is one of my favorite ones on the trail that I've gone to. Now over here, there's my Jeep. That's Liberty Missionary Baptist Church. This is the one that was established in 1822. So that church is literally 200 years old. They've obviously remodeled it and renovated it, but it's been there since 1822. So it's been there for 200 years. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, now I'm heading back to the house. So till next time.